What's up, guys? Scrapman here, hoping you're all doing awesome on this glorious day, because today we're gonna learn how to beat King in Tekken 8. This is the wrestler, the big boy with the big muscle, just like Scrapman. So this guy is very hard to deal with. And this is interesting because the last video we talked about Horang, who bombards you with a million stances, and he does a million different moves. King is the opposite. He will use 5 moves to kill you. He doesn't really need anything other than that. He will do muscle armor that absorbs attacks, and then he does a counter attack like this. Yeesh! And he goes into heat, and then he does the funniest running mix on you in the world that you can't wait to deal with again. We're gonna get into all of it. Or he does a giant swing, which is he's the wrestler, so he is allowed insane throws. So typically a throw in Tekken will come out at 12 frames. That is 2 frames slower than a standard jab. King's giant swing is 10 frames. Only throw in the game that does this. It is as fast as a jab. So this completely changes how you look at throws in the game, because you know, a universal jab in Tekken is +1. So when any other character in the game does a jab on your guard and then does a command throw, you can always jab them back to interrupt. This doesn't work with King, because at that +1, the throw will come out at like 9 frames, right? You only have 9 frames. You can't even jab. So that's a very important thing to know. And also that when King has his back towards the wall, this throw will slam you into the wall for 70 damage. Also note that this throw, it will become very clear to you that this is the most powerful throw in the game. Know that this throw is a 1 break. It looks like a 1+2 break, right? Looks like a 1+2 break. All of these throws are 1+2 breaks, but giant swing is a 1 break. That's also fun. So typically, when you see this throw animation that looks like a 1+2 break, you typically press 1 against this character, because it's just so devastating, the giant swing. And then also something else you have to contend with is that there is now a counter property starting with Tekken 8 on throws, that if you press if you press into this throw, like I will do now, jab. Oh, sorry, I recorded very slow. That was a counter throw. He countered me, you see? Now it's largely unbreakable. It's like impossible to break on reaction now. So this turns King into a counter hit god in this game. It just completely changed how we viewed the character on tier lists. Because yeah, suddenly this already super powerful throw, now, my god, it's a strong 10 frame button. And then there's something super unfair in the game, in that if he's in heat, this throw is now homing. Typically in Tekken, we are accustomed to the idea that with throws, we are allowed to duck them, and we are allowed to step them. But when King is in heat, the throws are so strong, especially giant swing, that you should be allowed to step this, as well as ducking. Stepping is always, I'm gonna tell you straight away, you want to step King all the time towards the right. You always want to do the step right duck is your best friend against this character. Your best friend. Your best friend. So I'm just trying to tell you that it's super unfair that as soon as he's in heat, he's threatening you with a homing giant swing. Unfortunately, this is in the game. I hope it's going to get patched out, but it just puts you in an impossible situation, in my opinion, where he's mixing you with homing throw and this. And this is his full screen heat smash. It's like full screen with strong tracking. That on block gives him a free sprint mix-up. It's just complete bullshit, but it is in the game. So what I'm going to do in this video is that I'm gonna, with the tools we have right now, I'm going to try and make this matchup much easier for you. But so, his throws are disgusting. So, one, practice your throw breaks. If you don't have throw breaks going into this guy, you will lose no matter what. You can try to duck, you'll get killed. So, if you don't have throw breaks, apply step right duck, step right duck, step right duck, step right duck, all the time. Just to show you the value of this. So again, he beats you with 5 buttons. He likes down for 2-1, he likes this, and he likes giant swing. We covered that. So, let's just have him do his key buttons. Jab down for 2. He does jab. Oh, sorry, I'm an idiot. So, Jesus Christ. He does jab, giant swing, right? And then we're gonna set him to do his key low. Jab, forward, neutral 2. So, step right duck here. Note, it's a little bit scary, but note that if I commit to a bigger sidestep, I will cleanly beat the low. Right? Just always step right against king. Step right, step right, step right. Don't duck him. Don't, like, a lot of intermediate players, they're of course afraid of the throws, so they start ducking, but then, like, this will launch you, this will launch you. This will, on a normal hit, set up, like, a lot of damage. Like, they really hurt the crouch throws. They're guaranteed now, you know, you can't, in this setting, like, you can't break those. So it's like, you want to step, you do not want to duck. To shut down your stepping eventually, it'll start throwing forward 1, which only does something on counter it, by the way. So make sure you don't press. This is the key to stepping in Tekken, by the way. Don't press preemptively. Step, observe, he whiffed, and then punish. It's discipline. Sidestepping is all about discipline in this game. He will also do forward 4 to shut you down. This is his best homing button by far. It's safe. He jumps over lows, knocks you down. And honestly, if you have a wall behind you... oh, sorry. Suddenly, it's like, it's very scary, right? It's very scary. So at the wall, you have to be mindful about what you're doing. But again, step right duck, very important. King player is he's checking with down for 2. This is arguably the best move in the game. This is a 13 frame mid poke with decent range, as you can see. It is +4 on hit. It is -6 on block. Like, quite a typical mid poke we find at the 13 frame range. What makes this completely unique, however, is that this is it has a follow-up down for 2-1, a high. But this is a Twitch confirm, which means that if the king sees you swing into the down for 2, he can react to that and add the second hit, and now this is a full launch. For a ton of damage. He'll do this. It should be 76. Into a powerful Oki situation after running Jaguar Bomb. This is insanely broken. So now we need to know that the initial first hit, we beat by stepping towards the right. And if he ever pulls the trigger, it is pretty difficult to Twitch confirm. So a pro king will Twitch confirm, but even a pro king will once in a while let this rip. And he will get it wrong. You have to be ready for that. Be ready with the duck and fuck him up. Make sure to launch him for this. Don't want to let a king get away with that, you know? So make sure to duck that. Again, kings will spam muscle armor in the neutral. Look for you to press into this. If someone is spamming this, muscle armor, a hard counter is doing a throw. Yeah, the wrestler will lose to a throw. This is hard counter. Lows are also hard counter to muscle armor. But yeah, throw him. throwing is a very good option. If King is running towards you, most likely he will do Shining Wizard, or he will do... So running throw, press 1+2 if you see a running throw. 1+2 break. A very good King can run into a Giant Swing. And then it's disgusting. But again, if he's not in heat, remember that these throws don't track. Again, step right, step right. Step this move. This is linear. And again, I'm just trying to tell you that even far away from this character... Sidewalk right. Very nice. Very nice. Oi. Oh my god, no! Sidewalk. Or step right again, like step right duck. The duck is so important because of the strength of the throws and the fact that you will eventually deal with a king that's in heat. And then, you know, the step portion of this counterplay is not gonna work because now the throw is homing. That's why we apply the duck. And it's also because due to this move being a little bit slower than the mids and highs we're dealing with, and has a little bit more tracking, but again, that's the duck portion of the counterplay. So very important. And again, I just want to stress again that King has his back towards the wall. Press 1 to break. Unfortunately, there's more, of course. He can do this. And now we're dealing with the most toxic wall combo in the game. That's a 1+2 break, by the way. Or he can do this, obviously. If you don't break the throw, like this is guaranteed. If you do not break the throw, that's guaranteed. And that's a 1+2 break. But that throw has the tell that, unlike Giant Swing and other 1+2 throws, his arms go way out. Way out. Right? They go way out to tell you, press 1+2. But it's hard to do. Even pros fuck that up, you know, once in a while. It's hard to do. And this throw is always homing. Always homing. And the devs try to tell you this by having his arms go out like that. It's the same thing with RKO. The arms go wide out, right? We're gonna talk about RKO soon. But so yeah, when he has his back towards the wall, yeah, it's not fun with the throws. It's not fun, but yeah. So I'm trying to tell you, you need very strong throw breaks. You need very strong throw breaks. And now we need to talk about the most toxic wall combo in the game. So King has your wall splatted. Oh, sorry. He has your wall splatted. He does this. Then he will pop heat and do this super damaging wall combo that transitions into sprint mix on hit. So this character in Season 2 literally went from not having a wall combo. He had very shitty options. He went from that to getting a very high damaging wall combo that transitions into sprint mix, which is an absurd mix-up on its own. So it's like, okay, so that was fun. So to talk about this wall combo and how to deal with it, we do need to break down what the sprint mix is. So King taps 3-4. He now sprints. And now he has access to a set of attacks. He can do sprint 1. He can do sprint 3, a homing safe on block mid. He can do sprint 4, which is a low drop kick. He can do sprint 2. This one you will like never see. But most importantly, he can do a throw here called the Randy Orton, of course, RKO. Like this. What is interesting about this throw is that it is a homing high throw, right? Homing, there's no stepping this. And it is untechable. This means that once this throw connects on you, you are in for the ride. You cannot break this by pressing any button. Soon as it connects, it is guaranteed. So that's pretty absurd. And it does a lot of damage, and it's a heat engager. If King is in heat, he gets a guaranteed RKO here. Bear. There's nothing you can do about that hit. So to make this balanced, this move, again, has it's homing, so you get the wide animation to tell you you're about to die, and it is 23 frame startup. So that is significantly slower than the other throws, right? So this is to make it reactable. 23 frames is the universal cutoff where we say, with enough practice and muscle memory, visually, you've seen the animation enough times, you should now be able to react to it. But this is, of course, in an offline environment. Those 23 frames that the developers give you, they don't factor in lag here. They put in 23 frames so that tournament players in an offline setting can react to that. Note that even a lot of pros will eat this once in a while. It is not easy to react to. However, what we do is we play this game online. And now, unfortunately, I basically consider this unreactable. If you're playing on like 50 MS and you are insane, you're an amazing player and you've seen this enough times, maybe you can react to it. But when we factor in mental stack, I just don't think so. But as soon as you play on like 80 MS, which what most of us do most of the time, this is basically unreactable. So it's a completely broken mix to deal with, because you don't want to duck, because this will kill you. You know, you're at the wall. Oh, sorry, my bad. You're at the wall, and he does this option. But note that in heat, all of these options are powered up. So this is a mid wall splat. But homing. Wall splat, that is +2 on block now. So if he does a giant swing afterwards, that's uninterruptible. So it's fascinating stuff to deal with. But I'm gonna give you some advice now that you have to take with you. Promise your mentor, Sensei Scrapman, that you take these with you, because otherwise you will always lose to this character in heat. So, with the wall combo into sprint, again, I'm gonna record this. Oh, sorry. I set him to guard. Record again. Remove the guard. No, sorry, I am recording. Oh, my bad. Again, I have Alzheimer's. I'm so sorry. Bear with, old man. Blam, blam. No, I was already in heat. Oh. Okay. Maybe I can get it now. Let's go. This is confusing. No, I pressed the wrong button. I'm so sorry. It's more confusing than it looks. Sorry. No, now I'm Brian. Now I need to exit heat. This is where it hurts that these videos are unedited. I can't afford production value on Scrapman channel. Okay. This is actually difficult. Pop heat. This is a sequence you will see all the time. And it's a very unfair wall combo again. But so heed my advice. Don't ever stand up here. You'd rather take the low drop kick. Don't ever stand up into that situation. So again, just stay on the ground. Can try and apply a roll here, but you'll eat the low. Don't ever get up into that situation. A lot of people do, and you can't. It's too broken. Another nice thing, actually, that I've started doing lately and had a lot of success with, is hold forward to do the broken quick recovery. Quick recovery is actually a really fucking nice option here. It can even, like, if you look at the options that most king players will do, it's actually super nice. Oh, sorry. Again, I'm gonna apply my quick recovery. Yay! Not bad, right? No! So again, it's a bit of a mind game. But most of the time, you will be eating that low. Again, if he does immediate timing on the low, you can't tech roll it. To the other side. So at player 2, I have to press the 2 button to tech roll into the background. I'm just trying to give you the few things there are, dude, because it's just unfair. It's just unfair, you know. Oh, can you stop? Thank you. And another thing to know about, which is nice, is that I'm gonna set him to be in heat, opponent's heat. It's just active. If he's like being lazy with his sprint mix and is running at you from like far away. Oh, sorry. No, am I recording? Oh my god. He's running at you with shit. Like, you can jab check. If you just spam it, like his running sprint mix has armor. You see that, right? It has armor. It's armored. But none of his options will come out if you mash jab into it. This is something you have to know. If you can just connect jabs into him, his stuff will never come out. So we can show the low drop kick as well. You see? So jab checking is really good if he's lazy with the sprint mix. But of course, a lot of the time, you know, you'll be eating this into sprint mix, and he's plus 12, or you're blocking the heat smash. With all the counterplay I've shown you, the problem just remains that when in the neutral, when he's in heat, you know, step right duck, jab check, sprint mix, you know, I've given you a lot of stuff. But the problem remains in that he has like the best heat smash in the game. It here plus 12, and now you're just taking the mix, dude. Here it's literally like guess for your life. Yeah, it's a true 50-50. In my opinion. Online, it's a true 50-50. You can't talk VRK on reaction, and he's so plus. And the heat smash, in my opinion, just shuts down all counterplay because it's range and because it's massive tracking. And again, if this hits, there's a floor break, you just die. You just straight up die. And it just does 60 damage. Best heat smash in the game, in my opinion. So again, so you basically, when he's in heat, it's a lot about hold the mix. Hold them, don't press. You're so afraid of a heat smash. Note that it can be stepped. You see this? Again, step right against this character. I'm making it look easy, right? Do you know how I can make this look easy? because I'm in practice mode. And I know the timing is going to apply. No pro players very rarely try and step this, because it is so hard to do. You need very precise timing, and it's just so risky. Because if it does hit, it's like, oh my god. Oh my god. So, yeah, when he's in heat, it's a lot about hold the mix, you know. So that's a lot about, like, core counterplay. But this is -10. Punish that. If you do block this, -13, do your biggest punish. Downback 3 is -14. Some characters can launch this. Like Jin can launch that, June can launch that, Raven can launch that, Devil Jin, Kazuya, you know, just make sure you do the biggest punish. Ali is launch. This is launch. If a king ever tries to cheese you with this, that's launch. Back 1-2, if he fucks up a punish, that's high. You can duck the second hit. You can launch king. If you block his muscle armor, it's safe at -9. He is safe. Don't try to punish. Yeah, those are all like key moves. You gotta know about is chain throws as well. They're so strong. We're gonna remove heat. So, if king, say king, his chain throws come out of heat. Oh, sorry, crouch dash like this. So that's arm break. That's one break. Standing heel hold. That's 2 break. So these are 2 chain throw starters. And the animation of grab itself, they're identical, so it's a 50-50. Note that he can also wave dash into a 1+2 command throw. So as soon as he crouch dashes in like this and throws you, it's a freeway mix-up where you're guessing. It's literally rock, paper, scissors. It's a true rock, paper, scissors freeway mix-up. So that's why you don't want to guess here. You want to step right duck, and you don't want to duck because he can go in and launch you with 1+2, which is -10 on block. It's a good launcher. If he does connect a chain throw on you, you are guessing 1 or 2. If he tries to do rolling death cradle on you, which is the most common arm break sequence. You can hold 2 here, and that will always break the death cradle. Hold 2 here. A good king player will most likely rotate to dragon sleeper hold here, which is a 1 break. But it does significantly less damage. So most pros, they will just go with with the 2 break here. And of course, you press 1 to just break the initial hold of arm break. Note that you can hold here 1+2 to break the sleeper hold follow-up. But this is, of course, where you can go super, triple arm break. He can also do... God, I don't even remember how to do... You can do that route, which is a 1 break. So, but it does significantly less damage. So just promise me you break the rolling death cradle. And then standing heel hold is a 2 break. And the one you're looking for the most here is the 1+2 option. This one, this is his most powerful chain throw in my opinion, because as soon as you go into the mix here, it's a rock, paper, scissors. It's a freeway throw mix. This is King's Bridge. It is by far the most powerful option. So to break that one, if you fail the initial 2 break, hold 1+2. Just hold it. No need to time, and you will always get out of that. But then he will do most likely the sharpshooter. Or he does oh, sorry. The STF. God, yeah, sorry, I don't even remember how to do the STF. Oh my god, I'm stupid. I don't even remember how to do the STF. It's when he breaks your neck. But those are 1 and 2 breaks, respectively. And then you're looking out for the screwdriver. Here. This is the highest damage chain throw sequence he has. Arslan 8 is in a tournament recently, and you go now. How can a player of Arslan's caliber get hit by a chain throw like this? And it's because this entire chain throw sequence is a 50-50. You have like 4 different break spots. 3 to 4 different break spots where you can get out of this chain throw sequence. And the king player has 2 ways of inputting all of these throws, so that he can decide if he wants a specific break link to be a 1 break or a 2 break. So he's 50-50ing you all throughout the sequence. And this is how someone like Arslan Ash can guess wrong and then eat the entire screwdriver sequence. So here you are holding 1 or you're holding 2, but you are guessing. And then you have to look out for his Jaguar step. Note that King has a very poor backdash. He has the worst backdash in the game. It is unusable. He basically doesn't have a backdash. That's why King players will use Jaguar step. He will use Jaguar step to get out of your pressure. You have to be very careful here about Jaguar step 2. Can I record this? Jaguar step 2 is safe on block at -9, and on hit he gets a guaranteed crouch throw. That is unbreakable, obviously. So if I'm trying to chase you down, like, oh my god, I'm gonna hit him, it's very easy to get fucked up by this. It's almost like a Feng Kempo, right? But typically he will commit to it. No, you can at least whiff punish this. Barely, right? Can whiff punish him. But so note that for mobility, he will use Jaguar step, and it is very powerful. And that's the trade-off for not having a proper backdash. But of course, a Jaguar step is he makes himself a little bit more vulnerable than someone typically is with a backdash, because it is more frames where he can't block when he does it. So here he gets punished for it, right? So it's a bit more unsafe than more unsafe than a conventional backdash cancel, right? But it's invaluable for King, you know, as a defensive option. And honestly, I believe that's it for the King matchup. Yeah, and then there's a couple of gimmicks I guess I could get into, but this is the most this is the important stuff to know. So yeah, that's how to beat King in Tekken 8. And again, there's unfortunately a lot of bullshit at play here, so we're hoping for some patches to correct a few things, but still, I really hope this video helps you, and I hope you have a great day. Take care.